Just got to the hospital. Dad bringing me down. How you going? Time for surgery. Got to walk in, get admitted into the hospital, get put to sleep, cut open, gonna move my organs around, move my blood vessels around, put some 3 titanium terminated discs in my back, and then I'm better. We have been working on this for a very, very long time. You all right? Mate, if you're gonna complain, I'll just get a normal chair. All right, I'm getting a normal chair. Cut. Alrighty guys, welcome back. Sorry for the disruption of my rude chair that was sitting beneath me. Basically, the purpose of this video today is to bring you guys up to date. Any of you that have been following me over the years, I have had crippling back problems, injuries, all these kinds of things for about 9 or 10 years now. Recently, I underwent a surgery called a lumbar disc replacement. I had a triple disc replacement in my spine. It's a spine surgery, almost the end of the line, spine surgery. You've got fusions and you have disc replacements. They're kind of the very last treatments that there is to get to fix, you know, damaged backs and spines and all these things. You might be able to see here, I have a nice little scar right there in my stomach. You get put to sleep. They cut through the front of your stomach, cut through your abdominals with your abs. They move them aside, move your organs aside and everything like that. They remove discs at the bottom of your spine or wherever in the spine that needs to be removed. They take the discs out, then they put artificial titanium discs in between where they used to be, pretty much to fix, hopefully fix the issue.
Pain.
One of the main reasons I wanted to fix my back was this has been a very debilitating and crippling issue of mine for about 9 or 10 years. It really contributed to a lot of my mental health problems over the years. I'm a lot better now, thank God for that, God bless. And you know, it caused a lot of problems in my life, and I do genuinely, I have to hold myself accountable for my actions. So yeah, I was trying all kinds of things for years and years. Physio, massage, deep tissue massage, every type of massage you could think of, acupuncture, dry needling, cupping, chiro, physio. I was seeing the best of the best people. Luckily enough, I am blessed enough to have made some all right money from what I do. So, you know, I'm not gonna sit around here, like I said, like, oh, poor me, like, you know, but I was lucky enough to have good resources, and the best of the best resources I had still weren't kind of helping me get anywhere. And that's not a disrespect to any of the chiros or physios or coaches or anybody I've seen. They're all amazing at what they do. They've helped many people. My condition was just so far gone that I couldn't really do much about it. When I first started trying to fix it, I was in Mexico about maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. Went to Mexico and I did a surgery called a discectomy or something along the lines of a disc. They shave the backs or shave your discs in your spine back a little bit just to stop them pressing on your spinal cord or wherever the nerve stabbing pains are coming from. Oh, it's nice in here.
The doctor will be here in a few minutes.
Awesome.
Different applications. The IV ones are considered to mainly lungs, your liver, your muscles.
Yeah, my IV infusion today and a follow-up appointment with Dr. Osario, if that's how I pronounce it. It's been a couple of days since my first surgery/treatment.
So what do we have inside this shoe?
Inside here, you'll get 125 million of mesenchymal stem cells isolated from water jelly. The gel that covers the human placenta.
Simplify it for you guys out there. It's 125 million of the best cells you can put into your body, pretty much.
Is that it? Your veins like. You're gonna look at them. Take care of it. Are you crying?
No.
They also injected some stem cells, which was, we were hoping that was going to kind of regenerate a bit more tissue and just help the pain, help recover, help heal. Unfortunately, it didn't help. But no, that's not the stem cell people's fault. You know, they had nothing to really work with. There was nothing left in my discs. It was all gone, worn and torn. Straight after that Mexico surgery, my mental health was horrible. I was sitting around, had no energy, I felt really sick, I was just snappy, irritable. I don't know if I speak for everyone, but this is just for me. When you can't physically train and get that release, when I don't feel like I am in good shape and feeling strong, fit and healthy, I just feel a bit weaker and I feel a bit, like you lose confidence, you lose that like grit, you know what I mean? You lose that, the healthy form of aggression inside when you can't exercise, when you can't work out, when you can't do these things when you're walking around in pain and injured, and when you're very restricted with your movements of what you can and can't do, you know, like if someone was to start a fight with me or something like that, or if you're trying to get mugged and you're overseas traveling, you need to defend your partner or your family, my back was like I wouldn't have been able to do anything. So walking around with that weight on my shoulders, I know that's an extreme situation, but the things that happen in the world, and it can really mess with your confidence, it can mess with your head. The back issues, the medications, the drugs, all these things completely took over. After trying absolutely everything, I knew there was really only 1 or 2 final surgeries or treatments, if you will, that I could try. One was fusing my spine, which is probably something I wanted to avoid. I don't know too much to say on it, but I know that you can lose functioning and mobility of other ones around them if they start to go to shit. Fusions are a little bit older now. They've got the newer form of surgeries, which is the disc replacement, the lumbar disc replacement, which is the bottom of the spine. I had 3 discs replaced, so I said, fuck it. I decided to commit to this surgery. It was around $100,000 I paid. Luckily enough, I had the money to do that. And then I decided to strip right back to the basics of everything in my life. I sold my last house, the big party mansion house that I had. I went through that breakup. I got rid of toxic people in my life. I stopped bad habits. I started eating healthier. I went into this surgery healthy with a good, positive outlook. And yeah, so we'll roll you guys some of the footage from the surgery now. Just getting a little pre-surgery massage done by the man himself. The countdown is on. It's the final night. It is surgery eve. It is about 7 p.m. Surgery is tomorrow around lunchtime. Little final dinner here at Jeremy and Isabel's house and a little massage. It has been a crazy couple of weeks.
Which room do you want?
Which room am I? This beautiful, large human. He's basically going to be my dad for the next couple of weeks.
Do you reckon this is how you'll be walking after your surgery?
Yep.
Me too.
Hello, Poppet. I fucked it.
So yeah, this is pretty much where I'm going to be residing for the next couple of weeks after hospital. It's a beautiful home, beautiful people. I appreciate them so much. I think they have to help me with showering and going to the bathroom for maybe just the first week. Hopefully not too much longer.
Shotgun wiping his ass.
Why are you wearing matching fucking robes?
She just said, I'll help you shower and I'll clean your knob.
That's a nice wife. Well, you guys look like a married couple.
I look like a fucking I probably genuinely won't be able to reach my arm. I'll just roll on my side and just pop one out of my hand and I'll just fucking put it in a bucket. Come and see the room. How fucking beautiful. They've set up a complete for me. This is a message. Mum and Dad, all my money goes to you. Isla, you get nothing. Fuck off. Actually, no, she can have nothing. You can't get nothing.
Thoughts on organ donation?
Can my family get money from that?
No, it's for research purposes or to help people.
If it goes to a person that's a kid that's sick, yes, they can have it. But I don't want it for research. I don't like research. I don't like government. I don't trust them. I'm a fucking foil hat. If it's a kid, yes. If it's an old person, they can fuck off and die. I don't like old people. You've had a good life. Get over it. So today at the hospital, I did a whole bunch of pre-surgery, pre-operation stuff. We did like a bunch of x-rays, blood tests. I got this, it's like a breathing mechanism. And I got to blow into it for like a minute, hold my breath, release, wait a bit, go again. A few rounds, apparently it helps your breathing. Fuck, I don't know. Give us a chip. I'm done.
The old bloke.
There you go.
How are you, mate? Yeah. Feeling good? Not really. Everything went okay.
Hey.
Keep your head down. Just relax.
Pain. This is my... This thing here, I just press buttons and it's just gonna give me pain stuff. Fuck.
Plenty of wires hanging out here.
Robocop.
All wired up.
Terminator. Oh man, I feel fucking average. I think it was good. Great success.
Thumbs up.
Hello, sunshine.
I was on just so many different drugs. It was kind of fun. It was probably the only fun part about the whole surgery. I'm not a junkie, don't take that the wrong way.
Day number two since surgery.
You're walking heaps better than yesterday.
Yeah.
You couldn't even like move your legs yesterday.
They unplugged my hand today. They took out a pain pack. I had like this wire cord thing going into my stomach, and you just press. That wasn't a button, but it just slowly drip feeds. Strong medicine. I ate like half an egg. It's the first time I've eaten in ages.
I did a couple of gifts.
What's in the bag?
Got 2 trucks
Oh, drugs.
and a few door.
Oh, beautiful. We're here.
Great success.
This is my sister. She's number 4 prostitute in all of Kazakhstan.
So yeah, guys, as you can see, the surgery stuff was pretty intense. I was pretty whacked out when I came out of the surgery room. I don't really remember a lot until about quite a few hours after. I don't remember my dad being there. He was filming me. I don't remember any friends coming in.
Do you want me to film this?
I had a wire hooked into my stomach. I can show you guys a picture. There was a wire that was threaded into my stomach and my abdominal area. I could press the button and get pain relief. They were giving ketamine under the tongue, oxycodone, endone, all these things. Do not go out of your way to use those things unless you really need to. It made my time a lot easier in hospital. I was hallucinating, having crazy dreams. One thing I should say about the surgery that I absolutely hated was the catheter. If you're not familiar with what the word catheter means, it's a tube that they plug through your penis hole into your bladder so that you can just urinate through the tube, because after the surgery, you lose the function of like your bowels and bladder potentially for a few days. So they needed to do that.
I don't want to look at the catheter. Tube in my dick and big old cuts, but it's all right.
I remember the nurse came in to take it out and I was just like, oh, I was dreading it. Because when you wake up with it in, it doesn't really hurt. You wake up and they've done it while you're asleep. So shout out to the surgeon and their team for seeing my tiny 1 centimeter sized penis and not judging me. I know the nurse came in, she was quite attractive, and I was like, okay, just gotta act cool, just gotta act cool. Doesn't hurt, doesn't hurt. I was like, came out, I was like, that was fine. As soon as she left the room, started crying. Which brings me to the fun part. The recovery time was very interesting, played some tricks in my brain, and it was intense, because like I said, I'm a very physical, active, energetic person. To sit down and do nothing for a couple of months was very challenging, especially taking the prescription drugs, as I said.
Oh my God.
He looks good like this. I like him in a wheelchair.
Did someone say KFC?
I showered myself and I dressed myself. I took 2 really strong painkillers before I left the hospital as well. G'day guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This will be home for the next couple of weeks. Little do they know, they're probably gonna have to call the police to get rid of me because I'm gonna refuse to leave. And for them, very weak, they could just drag me out. There's a lot going on in my brain, but I'm surrounded by the best people. Show yourself quickly. I probably couldn't think of 2 better people in the Gold Coast, maybe even Australia, other than my mother and father, that I probably would rather be around right now. So have a look at that. Here we fucking go. So this will be home for the next couple of weeks. See how things go. Tuesday today, isn't it? Today is Tuesday. It's been 6 days. Tomorrow will be 1 week since surgery. Days are going quick. I'm up walking like an old man. Isabel made beautiful, scrumptious eggs on toast. Now I can't wait for my belly to get bloated and not be able to fart or shit for a week. And that is all. Okay, I might get another fucking surgery after this. He's such a lovely friend. Alright, it is Thursday, the 15th of September. It's been 4 days since I left hospital. I'm bloody good. Got my fucking back strap, keep me afloat. Oh my goodness gracious. No assistance required. I'm off. These fucking pain meds, endones, are no good. They're fucking horrible. It's pretty much almost having a seizure every day. So many different pain pills. I don't mind taking them when you need to take them, but holy fuck, I've been taking 5 to 10 different
drugs a day since surgery just to keep me like out of pain. They told me to. I'm not abusing them. They're literally doing what they said, but I can't keep up with it. I'd rather be in a little bit of pain than the way they were making me feel. I was like having seizures, nightmares, hallucinations. My stomach just wasn't able to digest food, constipation. So many like shitty side effects come with all them pain meds. So at the moment, all I'm taking is one of these a day, which is Tarjan, one a day, and it lasts 6 to 12 hours, I think. So 1 week yesterday since surgery, able to walk here. Come watch me get up the stairs.
The door's locked. I can tell you the code if you really want.
Yeah, what is it?
Hello.
What's the big fella doing here? You enjoy yourself, Daddy? He's lost his mojo, you reckon? Lockie's come over for a little visit, guys. And if you don't believe me, look behind the camera. He's just come and helped me set my Xbox up so I can play online with friends. The fucking cut is shit. We'll show you a picture of what the wound looks like. But it literally is from here down to here. He's like, oh, it'll only be about that big. It's just this massive wound, but it should heal all right. They literally cut you open and just like go through all your insides, push everything to the side, all your organs, bladder, bowels, intestines, all that shit. And that is all for today. Alrighty guys, it is day 9 since surgery. It's Monday. This is the furthest I've been from the house in the whole week that I've been here. I'm gonna go to the gym right now because there's one thing I know, never, don't, not give up. I'm getting very tired of sitting around acting like I'm dead, because I'm not. I can still move slowly, and I was told not to work out or exercise or go near a gym for at least 6 weeks, but the doctors don't know me. They don't know me, son!
The help?
No, I have to do this myself. I got no strength. Oh, we did it. Oh, me sideways. Bro, I look like a fucking junkie. I have lost 12 kilos since surgery. It hurts just to hold these dumbbells, to be honest, but that's alright. Because I gave myself a haircut yesterday, and it looks absolutely atrocious. Got no one to look good for. No family, no girlfriend, no wife, no kids, no friends. It's literally 1 kilo. 2 kilograms, and it's fucking hurting. I would rather fucking end up back in hospital in pain than fucking sit around and do nothing every day. Guys, Australia's next biggest bodybuilder stepping on the stage. I've lost about 12 kilograms in a week from surgery. I feel like I caught something more than surgery. All I know is, in 3 months from now, the 1st of January 2023, in 3 months, I'm gonna have 4 highly definitioned abs. I don't know about the bottom 2, I never usually get them, but I'll have 2 veins going up here. I'm gonna have big fucking quads, veins on my calves. My lats are gonna be out here, I'm gonna be fucking jacked. In 3 months from now. It used to be cool having tattoos, now I just look like a fucking meth head. About 5 weeks into recovery at the moment, and it is the hardest stage of this fucking journey. One thing, I've got to take accountability for this as well. I can't shift blame. I really wish doctors around the world educated you a bit more on the side effects, the withdrawals from opiates, painkillers, medications, you know, like they had me on so many different painkillers, from opiates to fucking codeines, endones, oxycodones, whatever the fuck it is. And I stopped a few days ago, and the withdrawals are horrible. What's going on in my brain? I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemy. Shivering, sweating, I'm boiling hot, then I'm freezing cold. My brain is like zapping and jolting. No energy, no motivation, just nothing but sad
anger, sad, down, emotional thoughts, feelings, a lot of bad, dark thoughts, you know, and nothing bad's happening in my life. It's just kind of like my brain chemicals are playing tricks on me, and I have to remind myself that I stopped taking antidepressants 5 weeks ago, so that's still probably affecting me. It's been over a month now. I just want my life back on track, to be honest. This is for sure one of the hardest mental pushes that I've ever had to do. I feel very psychotically angry, then I'm really sad. It's just uncontrollable. And when you don't have control over your thoughts and over your brain, things get scary, man. It's just like, it's not as easy as me just saying, oh, snap out of it. You know, I've got ADHD as well, which racing thoughts, always the thought, always the feeling and the pressure of I'm not doing enough or I'm not doing as good as I can be doing. I'm always hard on myself as well. I wanted to show the good sides and the bad sides of this surgery. You know, I didn't want to make it look unrealistic or fake or anything. I want to show the dark sides to it, the hard parts, you know, mentally pushing through. So anyways, guys, don't not give up, as a wise man once got tattooed on his hand. Thankfully enough, I am just so damn grateful for some of my closest of friends. Jeremy and Isabel took me into their own home for the recovery for the first 1 to 2 months. They looked after me. They are the most, just such humble, down to earth, sweet, caring, loving, and giving people. I was so grateful for everything they did for me, honestly. Like, they were cooking for me, helping me out so much, helping me up and down stairs, even helping me with drying after the shower, making sure I was getting in and out of bed okay, making sure I was taking my medications, having regular talks, checking in with me. It was just incredible. I got straight back into the gym as early as I could. In fact, I went back to boxing way too early, about 10 weeks after surgery, where I was told to wait at least double that amount of time. I've wanted to fight for years. I've been a combat sports fan for as long as I can remember. I genuinely do love it. I respect the sport. I respect the athletes. I respect the fighters. I am passionate about that sport. I do want to fight. And living under a microscope in the public eye, doing what I do, you're gonna have a lot of people say, oh, you're scared to fight, you're a pussy, or your injuries weren't that bad, or hurry up, or why are you doing this? And I'm pretty strong-minded when it comes to people's opinions and the hate and the negativity and all that stuff. But things like that, you know, eventually you're like, I just want to prove to myself that I can overcome this challenge, that I can overcome this hurdle. I'm really looking after my health, especially my mental health, and it's paying off. I feel amazing. I have great energy. I'm sleeping well. I've got good people around me. I'm training well. The future looks amazing. I'm learning to just not rush things now. You know, I'm learning the art of patience, and that, you know, sometimes the small steps can lead to big things, and slow and steady might not always win the race, but in this sense with my surgery, slow and steady will win the race. And I'm back. We've been making some pretty good content again lately. I'm feeling really good. I'm not putting out constant videos and content every day, every week. I'm just focusing on quality over quantity. We're making projects that I enjoy doing, things like this. It's taken us quite a while to get this video done. You know, I think the next step for me will be to get into the boxing scene and have a few good fights and look good doing it. Travel around the world with that, maybe get involved in some reality TV, keep making my content, keep making videos. And yeah, I honestly feel like I've been born again. This last 12 months has just been such a big eye opener. I've evolved, and I feel like I am the smartest, happiest, and strongest version of Jackson that has ever existed. I'm so grateful for the life I've been able to live, and I'm gonna keep on living that now in a healthier, happier, more energetic way. And I'm just excited about the future now that I've got my health back. The limit is the sky. The limit is the sky. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Subscribe, like it, comment, and yeah, I'll be seeing you guys soon.